Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. We are continuing Christmas DIYs and we are going to hop right into the projects. So this project and the next one are going to be very similar in the process. For this one, I have this sled that I thrifted a couple years ago. I've kept in my stash because I've wanted to do something with it, but I've just never done anything with it. So I decided that I wanted to have some nice vintage decor in my house this year, so I am going to be using the easy off method to strip this sled. So I take this outside, definitely take this outside if you're going to be using this, and I give the entire sled a really good coat of this easy off. So I really am focusing on the top and the sides, not as much underneath since I won't really see it, but like I said, I'm giving it a good coat and I'm going to let it sit for 10-15 minutes before I come back and I start scrubbing it. And I'm just using a toothbrush, whatever scrubber you have will work. It slowly will start taking everything off. If you have to do a second round of the easy off to get the desired look that you're going for, you can always do a second round. I did not have that much left in my can. I literally had enough for this project and the second project, which you can actually see in the screen here, the other items, but this was all that I had. So I just scrubbed it really well. I rinsed it off with the hose and then I let it sit in the sun to dry for a couple hours before I moved on. I was really happy with how this turned out, so I did not want to do anything else with it. I did sand down just a little bit of it where they're like around the edges, and then there were some parts that still had a little bit of shine to it where the easy off didn't really take a lot off, so I just sanded those little areas down right here. Other than that, I left this alone and I didn't seal it either. I just, like I said, left it as is. I really liked the weathered look that it had, and it was exactly what I was going for. So all I'm going to do at this point is just add this velvet ribbon, and then this piece is done. This is a great piece. I'm keeping it for a centerpiece, and I can add a little, just a little vignette on top of it. So I'm so happy that I finally figured out what I wanted to do with it after having it for a couple years. I grabbed these from the thrift store a couple weeks ago, and the first thing I thought of when I saw them was, this is going to be perfect for bottle brush trees. I have not done any new ones this year, only the ones from last year, so I was very excited when I saw these. There were 4, and I should have grabbed all 4, but I only grabbed 2 of them. But I am doing the same thing as the first project, using that easy off, giving it a good scrub after 10-15 minutes, washing it with water, and then setting it out in the sun to completely dry. Now, this case, this did not work. You can see here, it really removed nothing. So I ended up using citrus strip to actually remove everything on here, and it worked perfectly fine. Now, this is a little strong. I don't really recommend doing this inside like I am, but I literally did it and then I brought it right outside. I had the windows open the whole time when I was working on this, but yeah, probably wouldn't do it inside if you can avoid it. But I'm just adding an even coat of the citrus strip all over the, what are these, like furniture feet? So I let that sit for about half an hour so that it really works, removing that varnish or whatever's on there, and it worked like a charm. I brought it inside to wipe it off, and you can just see the it's just coming right off. It was great. So I remove as much as I can with the paper towel, and then I do wash it really well in the sink, and then I let it sit outside again to dry completely. And these turned out absolutely perfect. This was exactly what I was going for. I love the rustic look of these. Now, these were like super rustic and they did look a little bit dull, so I wanted to just richen up that wood color, and so I'm adding brown wax. This is Bear brand. I get it at Home Depot. I really love this brown wax. I've used it on furniture pieces, so many pieces. So I'm just going to give it a really good coat with the wax and wipe it off, and it just richens up that so nicely. Now, these bottle brush trees I did get from Hobby Lobby. I really liked how much taller they were than the normal ones that I have been seeing at the Dollar Tree or other craft stores. These were a little bit larger, so the scale with the base worked really well. I just removed, as you can see, the wood base of those bottle brush trees. I added a healthy amount of hot glue, and I stuck it right into the base of like I said, I'm pretty sure this is for like a furniture foot. And that's it. This project is done. I already have them out. I don't even have all my Christmas decor out. It's been crazy this fall and Christmas time, but I already have these out in my house, and I absolutely love how these turned out. For this project, I am using these leftover spindles. I grabbed them from an estate sale earlier this year, I believe, and I set them aside because I knew that I would want to probably use them for bottle brush trees once Christmas rolled around, and I was right. So I also grabbed these from Hobby Lobby. I grabbed different sizes, some small ones and some medium ones, because some of the spindles were larger than others. And I'm just going to go through, pick the ones that I want, especially the ones that have some of the ribbon or thread, excuse me, that is more of the Christmas color, and then some of those that were not, like if they were pink or colors that I just wasn't really using for Christmas. I just removed the thread from those, and I'm going to add my own thread, if you will, to them. So just like the last project, I'm removing the wood bases from the bottle brush trees so that I can add the trees to the to these spindles. And this project is very simple but so nice. I love the varying heights with the trees, and again, the ones that are bare, I did add certain ribbon that I had to them so that it kind of went with my decor and just kind of mixed everything up. The other thing I'm doing here, because the bottle brush tree wire is thinner than the hole for the spindles, I did add a healthy amount of hot glue so that it really stayed and it didn't come out. After this project is done, I am going to share pictures of my booth space that I have decorated for Christmas. There have been a lot of things going on with me, I guess, personally. I have not really had a lot of time to dedicate to my booth space and really to a lot of projects for YouTube, and I really do apologize for that. This fall has been a lot, and I can always talk about that at a later date, but I do want to share what I have done with my space for now. I will be going down later in the week as well to touch it up a little bit.